Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a wonderful time, honestly. My mind has been blown, have been invigorated. I feel like belonging to your generation. And I'm going back renewed with a new energy to do things I have not been doing before. Don't worry, I'm a teacher, so when I write book, I'll just speak to my paper. In a few minutes, I'm done with the closing rendition. So today, today's epochal location is honestly a watershed moment. And to say that I'm highly honored and privileged to give the closing rendition will be tantamount to belaboring the obvious. Of course, change is a phenomenon. Change is one phenomenon that is constant. In fact, almost the only phenomenon that is constant in our generation, in any generation whatsoever. But this change doesn't bolt out of the blues. Change is pestered, and I intentionally use that word. Change is propelled. Change is prompted. Change is engendered by some catalyst. And I'm very elated, so elated today to find change agents in our midst today. They've spoken to us, and I know we're going to go home making impact in our different areas. Now, the world is in dire need of those who want to challenge the status quo. And that's why we're here today. Those who want to challenge the status quo by combating the general constant narratives, by combating stereotypes, prejudices, and the constant style. The world needs those who want to come out and say, this is my idea, and this idea can change the world, despite criticism or challenges from the world. Now, I have learned two major lessons from this program today, and I'm going home loaded. Permit me to share them with you and maybe illustrating them. I'm a teacher and I love drama. I use drama to illustrate my stuff. Unfortunately, my drama troupe did not come today. One is that perception is pivotal to what happens to us. Our perception can construct our reality. Let's imagine, like somebody once said, and I'm quoting him, this illustration is not originally mine, but it's so instructive here. Imagine three persons walking on a sunny day with dark, black, yellow, or purple glasses. I can tell you that they will see the image the glasses is showing to them, and that would inform how they are going to take the opportunities before them. They are either going to choose to be wailers, complainants who will not move forward, or they will choose to want to lead a change. I urge you today to take what you have heard and lead a change in your generation. And the second opinion, or the second lesson I have also learned today, is that there is that power to make change, and it inheres in you. My friends, I have a friend who would often tell me that I would have made so much change if I were a lawyer or if I read medicine. I want to tell you today from what I have seen here that change, or the power to make change, has no gender, has no nationality. It has no status. It is just the power that inheres in you. And it's just for you to make an intentional decision to decide to make a change. I have made my own decision, and I hope you follow me. So you see, I'm not reading my paper. The second one is there, and I've said it before I read it. Now, please, before I thank the organizers and say one or two things, I want to say something. If you go home with nothing, please go with this. Maintain the eyes. I'm not saying hold the eyes because that's derogatory. Maintain the eyes. The ice, you know what ice is? You put water in the freezer and it forms when it reaches the 0 degree Celsius. Now, the ice is synonymous or analogous to the idea, the seed of the idea that you have. Everybody has that idea, but that idea comes to you, looks stupid, like chess to Tunde, like the what Amana is doing, like this illustration to Chidiebere. Who cares whether the baby is black or white? Just that idea was sown into him, and he took it up. Maintain the eyes, because if you do not maintain the eyes, the world is coming with so much heat, fire, to cause you to just drop it. And when you drop that idea in water, it melts into oblivion. It melts into the ocean of the usual. Please do not be usual. Do not stay usual again. Maintain it, because I know somehow you have ideas, innovative impressions coming upon you to do something. And look at these persons today. It's because they have stepped forward. They've decided to maintain the eyes. And what do you do to maintain the eyes? I listed them there. This one you permit me to read. You maintain the eyes by building capacity. And when I say building capacity, I also want you to go with something. There's this thing you call sapa. You know, I don't belong to your generation, but I'm a hybrid. Sapa, please. I remember during the strike, thank God they called off the strike. I kept posting, I'm going to Japa, and my students were begging me, don't Japa. Now, please, do not allow Sapa. Because of this program today, I formed it here and I told my neighbor, do not allow Sapa to cause you to Japa. Rather, let Sapa, you never even hear. Let Sapa cause you to Kapa. Another one. And what is Kappa? Kappa is capacity. Kappa in Yoruba is Kappa. It's okay. You want to be bold, step into the Jordan and do what you need to do. So Sakpa should not lead you to Japa. Sakpa should lead you to Kappa. So build your capacity like Adenike did. Do not drop your eyes in water like today did not drop the cap. Who will say this is just ordinary Ashoke cap? But it has become a symbol, an insignia of success. So you won't do your own. Rebel against status quo. Enough is enough with status quo. Please rebel against it. Drive through the thorny path. It's not going to be easy, but drive through it. Keep it under the right atmosphere. Your idea, that eyes, you need to maintain it. How do you maintain it? You must put it in the freezer. And what do I mean by that freezer? Work with people that will encourage you. That will be, that would propel your idea. That will not just say, it cannot work. Do you know how many times Amanam's project was destroyed? But something in him continued to propel him. So persevere. Somebody mentioned it. I think it's Manti. Persevere and keep your idea in the freezer. Maintain the eyes. So it is my sincere hope and prayer that as we get ready to depart from this venue, the good Lord will grant us journey mercies. So I want to thank every person who ensured that today's auspicious occasion turned out successful, from the organizers to the logisticians working behind the scenes. I'm able to say that you all have been worthy and of everything you have done, and God will reward you. I want to appreciate the down-to-earth approach. They said everything about them. They told us just to encourage you, were you in their state. So I want to say journey mercies as you go to your various destinations. Hasta la vista. Thank you.